Bonjour! It's one thing to learn numbers in order, but to progress and become proficient, practicing numbers randomly is key. So in this video, we're going to look at some fun games to do just that. Before getting to activities with random numbers, you can get students warmed up with a quick run-through of the numbers themes on the website. Click on the flashcards to hear the audio for each number and to view the example sentences. And once the class is warmed up, it's time for some games, so let's get right to it. Game number 1 is La Roue. Go to Tools and select a topic or several topics. In this example, I selected numbers only, but you can even match numbers with any other topic on the website to combine learning numbers with vocabulary. There are lots of activities you can do with La Roue. You can ask students, what number is this? Make a sentence or ask a question with this number. Spell out the number. Ask students what number comes before and after this number on the wheel. Arrange all the numbers on the wheel from smallest to biggest. Compare the given number on the wheel to the number which comes before or after using plus grand que, plus petit que. Take the two individual digits of this number and add them up. What number do they make? For example, 57 is 5 and 7. 5 plus 7 égale 12. And to step up the challenge, change the settings on the wheel to audio or translation. Game number 2 is the audio game. As its name indicates, this is a game to practice audio comprehension of numbers. It helps train the ear to recognize numbers being pronounced out loud. Start the game and click on Écouter to hear which number is pronounced, then click on the matching card to earn a point. Game number 3 is Les Dés. In this game, you can select one or multiple dice. In fact, you can select any amount of dice you want. Games and activities will vary based on how many dice you decide to play with. Here are some examples of activities you can do. How many dice are there in all? Add up all the dice, what number does that make? Or find the sum of all the dice on each row. Combine two or more dice to make an odd or even number. Ask students to come up with equations combining dice on the screen. For example, 7 plus 5 égale 12. Count how many of each kind of dice there are. For example, how many dice are numéro 3? How many dice are numéro 4? Etc. Combine vocabulary and numbers by asking students to find as many words in French as digits indicated on dice. Or find a word that rhymes with the number rolled. For example, un rhymes with chien. And for added practice, you can also download unlimited dice prints to cut out and build from the prints section. Game number 4, Le Magasin. Continue combining vocabulary and numbers with this fun game. This is a great game for audio and comprehension practice. To get started, select any theme on the website. In this example, we selected La Nourriture. Students need to select any item to purchase. The shopkeeper then enunciates the price of this item, and students need to select the correct amount of money to purchase this item. Sometimes items can have outrageous prices. For example, une poire for 22,91 € or une baguette for 34,60 €. That's on purpose, so students can practice numbers in a fun way. By clicking on the button C'est combien, students can hear the price being repeated as many times as they need.
Qu'est-ce que c'est? Une baguette. Combien ça coûte? 34,60 €. Je vais la prendre. Très bien. Par ici, s'il vous plaît. 34,60 €. €64,60.
Game number 5, L'erreur. In this game, there are 4 number cards that are displayed. One of these cards is incorrect. The image does not match the word. Find the wrong card to earn points. Game number 6, Les Nombres. Under the tools page on the website, you'll find a tool called Les Nombres. This tool lets you input any number from 1 all the way to billion and gives you the spelling for it. Here are some of the ways that you can use this tool with your students. Ask students to pronounce the number selected. For very large numbers, pronounce each digit individually. For example, if you input a phone number, ask students to read out the digits individually. Spell out the number. Have a spelling bee. What number comes before this number? What number comes after this number? Practice using vocabulary for tens, thousands, and millions. Use a large number, for example a 3 or 4 digit number, then jumble the digits around to see how many different combinations can be made out from this number. Game number 7, Les Flashcards. Nothing beats the good old flashcards. You can download the printed version of flashcards under Prints, but the online game can also be a fun way to get the class practicing together. For example, you can divide the class into groups to compete against each other. Last but not least, game number 8 is L'heure. The clock tool brings some variety to practicing numbers. Learning to tell time in French adds a little extra challenge. This tool lets you set a random time or a specific time. Speed games are fun to do with l'horloge. Set the clock and the first student to be able to read out the time earns a point. Or go around the room. Students take turns having short dialogues and telling the time as they practice asking each other, Quelle heure est-il? Il est quelle heure? Or Est-ce que vous avez l'heure? And one more thing, for a little extra fun and practice, you can also download unlimited worksheets under the prints section of the website. We hope you found this video useful. Thank you very much for watching.